Alden, and this is our boat, the North Star. I am 10 years old, and going for boat rides is my favorite thing to do. When I am on land, I love to ride my bike, cross-country ski, snowmobile, and with a little help from my mom, put together videos. This is my sister Hazel. She is 8 years old, and she loves to boat, swim, bike, and do crafts. These are my parents, Stu and Aaron. They began boating together when they were first married. They've taken Hazel and I boating since before we were even born. We love spending time together, especially when we are out on the water. We have been all over the Great Lakes on the boat, the Where I Am, and now we are excited for new adventures on the North Star. Hi, this is Alden, and what a wonderful, great first season it was on the North Star. We bought the North Star April 24, 2021, and boated home 225 miles from Green Bay, Wisconsin to Holland, Michigan. Over the summer, we spent much of our time on the North Star. This summer, we toured central, southern Lake Michigan and got to visit many cool ports along the way. Our adventure south took us to Saugatuck! Woo! Here, the North Star is cruising down the Kalamazoo River off of Lake Michigan and into downtown Saugatuck. This was on a late fall day towards the end of the 2021 boating season. 30 miles south of Holland is South Haven. We took a day trip there on a calm day in July. We went into the harbor, checked out the town, and headed back out to Lake Michigan. We were racing dark clouds and threatening skies on our way north to Holland. We love heading north. Between Holland and Grand Haven is Port Sheldon. The channel opens up into Pigeon Lake and is a great spot for anchoring for the night. On July 25, we spent our first night on the North Star while anchored. Here are some of our favorite pictures from our time spent there. September boat trips are so much fun. We had a great weekend with awesome weather in Grand Haven. September 18 and 19, 2021. Grand Haven is a really fun city located along Lake Michigan and the Grand River. The city municipal marina is a popular destination, so book yourself early if you plan to visit. The waterfront has many games like cornhole, foosball, and ping pong set up and ready to play. We love going for walks down the long boardwalk, especially at sunset. There are also many great restaurants with lots of outdoor seating, which is great for us kids. Hazel and I have a lot of fun at the splash pad. The musical fountain is so cool to watch, especially from your own boat. Earlier, I mentioned how we bought the North Star in Green Bay, Wisconsin, and brought her home to Holland, Michigan in April. This was Hazel and my first time crossing Lake Michigan. We had one day of predicted calm weather to get the boat to Holland. We stopped overnight on Friday, April 23 in Sturgeon Bay and spent our first night on board. We woke up as the sun rose to begin our adventure and journey home. This is me in the Sturgeon Bay Lighthouse. From this lighthouse, we headed east with the compass heading of 100 degrees and crossed Lake Michigan. We left Sturgeon Bay, Wisconsin around 6:30 a.m. and here we are about 60 miles later in Frankfort, Michigan around 10:15 a.m. It was an excellent Lake Michigan crossing. We fueled up 130 gallons at John's Dock in Frankfurt. They were so awesome and accommodating, especially this early in the season. In our research, we found many marinas and fuel docks not yet open for the boating season, so it was great we could count on John. We arrived to our home port of Holland, Michigan around 6 p.m. Check out this time lapse as we enter into Lake Macatawa in Holland, Michigan on the North Star for the very first time. What an awesome trip! We boated 202 miles in about 10 hours and all had a blast the entire way. Temperatures were near 60 degrees with very light winds. The forecast was for cloudy skies and chances of rain, but we had a dry trip and even had periods of blue skies and sunshine. When we took the North Star home from Green Bay, Wisconsin, she actually wasn't the North Star. Her name then was Whitecaps, after the owners, the Whites. On May 14, on a calm day on Lake Michigan, we performed a denaming and renaming ceremony. Let's take a look.
This is our denaming ceremony, May 14th, beautiful night. In consequence whereof, and in good faith, we seal this pact with a libation offered according to the hallowed ritual of the sea.
After denaming Whitecaps, we performed a renaming ceremony to make the North Star official. Here's another video clip of our renaming ceremony.
Welcome to our renaming ceremony on a beautiful night in May outside of the Port of Holland, Michigan. This is May 14th, 2021. This completes our renaming ceremony.
Mommy has suggested the name North Star for the boat. We all like the name and how it reminded us of Canada. We also appreciate how the North Star is the brightest star and has always been used for navigation since before compass and GPS technology. It was especially neat to see multiple shooting stars while on our first trip to check out the boat. These were by far the longest and brightest shooting stars that we have ever seen. That really solidified our name choice for us. Check out our North Star gear and let us know if you'd like one. Birthdays, holidays, and celebrations are extra special on a boat. Most of our first summer on the North Star, my dad was the captain, and he was busy figuring out how to drive and dock the new boat. But my mom also got a chance to practice docking a few times, and I also got some driving lessons too. I love driving the North Star. Well, we've come to the end of the 2021 boating season and our first season on the North Star. This will also be the end of my video. I will leave you with a few pictures of our last boat ride of the season and our haul out video and pictures from October 25, 2021.